Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Reed here, and welcome back to another toy review by yours truly. And today we have yet another Beyblade review, and believe it or not, another deck set review. Yeah, I know I've been on a bit of a deck set craze as of late, but today we are taking a look at yet another deck set. In this case, this is the Beyblade X HellsChain deck set. Yes, so this is yet another deck set, and what a deck set it is. So, taking a look at the sky here, of course we do get the Beyblade X logo at the top, as we got with the previous deck sets. Now, thankfully, this is in fact an original Japanese release, not a Korean release like I've been getting previously. Anyhow, continuing with the box here, we do get the BX-21 HellsChain deck set text on the lower corner there. Extreme Gear Sports as well. And over here we do get a very nice CG render of HellsChain, just absolutely annihilating drawn sword in the back. And of course here we get a nice CG render of all the bays that come in this deck set. So, pretty solid set, all things considered. Or it looks to be anyway. Of course on the side here we do get a balance type, attack type, and defense type logos over there. And then, of course, on the back, we do get some of the part layouts for all of the bays here. Starting off, of course, with your main bay here, HellsChain. Of course, we do get the owner of this bay in the show in the corner here, Bird Kazami, or Robin Kazami for the English dub. And, of course, we get a nice look at HellsChain and its gimmick, which, of course, is the fact that it has special blades designed to face either lower opponents and smaller ones for higher opponents. So basically, it should be able to handle just about any bay that it gets thrown against. And, of course, we do get all of its parts beautifully laid out right there. Then next up over here, we do get... there we go. We do get a very nice look at Knight Lance here. So, very nice yellow Knight Lance right there as well, with all of its parts beautifully displayed right here. And then over here, we do get a look at Wizard Arrow. And it does look like a very nice orange one in this case, with all of its parts laid out right there as well. And of course, over here, we do get the Beyblade X logo and a little caption right there. And then down here we do get some suggested combos down here for these bays from the set. In this case we have HellsChain 560 low flat. So that is pretty interesting right there. And we also get a what is this? HellsChain 480 high taper. So again, just to kind of show how it can either be used on a short combo or it can be used on a taller one. And of course, if you have the Drawn Dagger deck set, which of course I already have, you can also get out of it HellsChain 460 Rush. So that is pretty cool as well. So something a little more attack oriented, if you will. And of course on this side we do get the Beyblade X app for Japan teased right there. And on the top we do get... oh boy, the Beyblade X logo once again, and we do get all three bays from the top down. Very nice CG renders of those right there. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and crack this sucker open and see how cool this deck set actually is. Alright guys, so with the bays all opened out of the box here, I think we're going to go in reverse order as we've been doing with the previous deck sets. And let's go ahead and take a look at the blade here for the first one, which of course is Wizard Arrow. Now, of course, this is the umpteenth Wizard Arrow we've gotten in Beyblade X so far, even back when the set was originally released. And I mean, this is not a bad one right here. Of course, you do get in this very nice orange here with some nice blue highlights in the back. But yeah, pretty much the exact same Wizard Arrow that we've been familiar with for quite a while. And of course, no QR code for this one either. So, for a quick comparison, let's go ahead and grab all the other Wizard Arrows here, which there are a plenty of them by now. Here we have all of our Wizard Arrows, all beautifully displayed right there. Or as those in the comments might want to call this, the Shadow Wizard Money Gang right there. Boy, meme references in a Beyblade review. What does this world come to? Anyway, so with that, there you have Wizard Arrow. Very nice to see come in. And for those who somehow haven't gotten Wizard Arrow already, this is a pretty nice way to get him right there. And next up for the Ratchet here, we get 480. And it does look quite good. And we get it here in this nice sort of clear and orange color. Sort of like a Fanta orange. So that's not bad. Right there. And last but not least, we get the bit, which of course is Needle. Now, I have several copies of this one now, but it is nice to see it here again in orange for this release. And quickly assemble the bay right here. Nice tight click. Nice tight click there as well. There you have Wizard Arrow 480 Needle. Not a bad release of Wizard Arrow here. So, can't be mad at him at all. Alright, let's go ahead and now shift gears on to our next release here, which of course is Night Shield. Or, sorry, Night Lance. And starting off with its blade here, it does look really good in this nice yellow here. The box doesn't really do it justice, as I think the clear sort of highlighter yellow works super well for this guy. Yeah, of course, you get the very nice purple and the black as well. Just looks so nice. And, of course, you get it on a pretty interesting combo, I will say, for this as well. Of course, no QR code on the back either. But still, very cool release, for sure. And for quick comparison, we will grab my original Night Shield. Or Night Lance, excuse me. I don't know why I insist on calling him Night Shield today. Night Lance, so you can see how those two look together. And they do look really nice together. So, yeah. Another Night Lance for the collection. I will take it. Next up here, we get the Ratchet, which is 360. Now, of course, I have several copies of this Ratchet by now, but it's nice to see here again in this nice clear and this nice highlighter yellow. So that is very nice to see. And last but certainly not least, we get the bit, which is LF or low flat. Now, of course, I originally got this with Shark Edge, of course, but it is nice to see it here again in this nice yellow color as well. And, of course, there was the black from the Shinobi Shadow Random Booster Select. So, I think this is now like my third or fourth low flat in the collection. Not a bad thing at all. At all. And once you combine the bay all together here, there you have Night Lance, almost called him Shield again, Night Lance 360 low flat. And you know what? For an attack combo, this should prove to be interesting, as Night Lance can be a bit of an attack type, so for this to release in a combo that is specifically designed for attack, this should be an interesting combo to see in action, for sure. Right there. And last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and take a look at, of course, the main reason you're getting this set. And that, of course, is HellsChain. And we're going to start off with the blade here, which, of course, is HellsChain. And just like I said with the original Hasbro version, this guy is absolutely fantastic. I love the black and the red, and just the overall design of him is absolutely fantastic. And, of course, you do get this on a very nice black gear chip as well. And, of course, the gimmick, once again, for this is, again, the fact that it can either defeat lower opponents with these big blades or defeat taller opponents with the smaller ones. So really nice bay. And at least at the time, was one of the best balance bays type of these blades you could get in the system. Of course, it is outclassed now, I'm pretty sure. But for the time, this was pretty good. And it's always nice to have an extra copy of this bay, just in case, because evidently I've had some breakage problems with X so far, so replacements are definitely nice to have. So, very nice to see him right there. And of course, unlike my Hasbro version, no QR code for him either. Next up, we'll take a look at the Ratchet, which of course is 560. Now, 560 is a pretty solid Ratchet, I will say. And it is nice to see this one again, in this nice clear and this red color. And I mean, this is a really nice red too. A darker red from the sort of more pinkish red that we get on the actual blade. So that's a really nice color contrast, I will say. And last but not least, we get the bit for this one, which is high taper. Of course, this is the high version of the taper bit that we originally got in HellsChain. But it is nice to see this here again in this nice sort of dark red color. So, because I don't think we get high taper that often. So, this is similar to Rush, one of few bits that you can only get either in a deck set, or at least now with Hasbro entering the foray, you can get it in its original dual pack with Wizard Era. At least the green one. And combining this bay all together real quick. Ooh, sort of a not so tight click there. Nice tight click here. There we have HellsChain 560 high taper. Still a really solid bay. Nice to have an extra copy in the collection, for sure. So with that, that basically wraps up the overview on this deck set. So let's go ahead and do a quick jump cut here, and let's see how these bays perform in battle. More so these two than HellsChain, but we'll still throw them in just for a goof. Why not? So I'll see you guys in just a bit. Alright guys, and we are back. And of course we have our lovely BX-10 here from the CX-04 set. And of course we have all of our bays off screen here, which, oh boy, yeah, the collection's getting ever larger in it. So of course, let me get all three of our bays here. And let's see how these three do in the stadium. And of course I'll get my lovely winder launcher for this. And I think we're going to go in reverse order once again. So we will start off with Wizard Arrow here. So let's see what he does in the stadium. And as expected, Wizard Arrow is super passive in the stadium. Not too aggressive, not too boring. Just passively staying in the middle, ready to deflect any attack that comes towards it. Ow. So that is quite good right there. And next up, let's see now what Knight Lance here can do in the stadium. Here we go. And off Lance goes. As expected, it is pretty darn aggressive around the stadium. So that is nice to see there as well. And last but not least, our lovely HellsChain. Let's see what he does in the stadium as well. And similarly to my original Hasbro version, he is just as, if not more aggressive than my original one was. So aggressive, he can't even stay in the stadium. Holy. Okay. And so with that, let's do some test battles with these now. And I think we will start off with Knight Shield. And of course, you'll be going in reverse order for each one. So, here we go. Come on, Wizard Arrow. Woo! Okay. A little more aggressive around the stadium now. Come on, Wizard Arrow. Woo! Okay. Oh, dang it. And Knight Shield barely won there. Let's go again. Oh, here we go, Wizard Arrow. Come on. Okay. Solid hits from Wizard. Okay, getting all stabilized. And Wizard is going to take that. Let's do one more. One more. Okay. Why are we scraping? Can we not scrape, please? Thank you. Yeah! And Wizard takes it once again. Very nice to see from Wizard Arrow. Alright, let's see what Knight Lance can do now. Right, come on, Knight Lance. Woo! And up. Hey! Comeback! The comeback is real. Okay. And it's probably going to go to Night Lance here. Yep! Wow, solid attacks there. I mean, that's why I love the BX-10. Because, I mean, wow, the comebacks, when they happen, they are insane. Alright. Hey! Good hit from Night Shield. Okay. Come on, Night Lance. Oh, he's stalling. Okay. And it's going to go to Shield for that one. Gosh dang it. Alright, one more try. Come on, you do it. Yes. And it's gonna go to Night Lance, barely. I'm gonna count that. All right, and now for HellsChain. Wow, that was quick. Barely even touched him. Let's go again. Come on, HellsChain. Woo! Good speed. Okay. Come on, can we get another stream dash? Ooh, barely. Okay. I guess it's gonna come down to a battle of stamina now. Oh wow, Night Shield is actually like perfectly level in the center. I'm impressed. Because typically he's a little wibbly wobbly, so that's very rare to see him like perfectly centered. Alright, HellsChain, come on. And HellsChain just barely snuck that, because there's its stamina coming in. And like I said, excellent stamina from him. So let's go ahead and move on to someone else here. And you know what? Let's grab, the Black Wyvern Gale from our last deck set review. Because why not? Dare I say, why not? Solid hit from Wyvern. Okay. Ooh, Wizard scraping. This isn't good. And Wizard barely manages to survive it at the end. Very nice. Alright, let's go one more time. Come on, Wizard Arrow. Let's see it. Oh, land up burst. For Wizard Arrow. Okay. Now let's move on to Night Lance. Okay, I expect a little more from you, Night Lance. You got some pretty strong attacks. Let's see you just absolutely wreck the shop. There we go. Oh, that's a tie. Gosh dang it. But still, that was such a quick burst, too. Then again, Spike doesn't have good burst resistance, so that's not really the right home about. Well, let's go again anyway. And that's what I like to call a burst finish right there. Jeez, just sliced him clean in half. Jeez. Alright, you know what? Do we dare destroy him one more? You know what? Why not? One more. Just for fun. Ah! Okay. Hey, Night Shield completely... Lance, sorry. I keep calling him Night Shield. Lance missed his attack there. Barely, but he missed it. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's move on to HellsChain now. See what he does. Come on, HellsChain. Yeah! Woo! Good hit. Solid hits from HellsChain. And it's over. Okay. Very nice to see. Alright, let's go one more time with HellsChain. Good. Dang. That was a humiliating end. But anyhow, let's go ahead now and move on to our last bay for this. And you know what? Let's make it interesting. Let me grab... Oh, boy. You know what? Shinobi knife. Why not? Just for fun. Even though we know he's probably going to lose, but still. Let's give him a try anyway. Well, I was right. Okay. Let's move on to Knight Lance now. Okay. So we're even gonna let him have like at least one chance? Okay. One more. Oh, it's coming down to the wire now. Come on. Come on. And Knight Lance barely takes it. Jeez. Talk about a close call right there. Alright, and last but not least, HellsChain. Woo! Hey! And dead. Alright. That was anticlimactic. Wow. That was a really quick burst that time. Okay. One more go. One more go. No, come on, Shinobi. At least win one, dude. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's getting dicey now. At least for Shinobi, anyway. And it's over. Well, that was depressing. Anyhow, with that, I think that's basically going to wrap it up for this review on the HellsChain deck set. All in all, this set is just a really, really solid set for the time it came out. I mean, of course, starting off with Wizard Arrow here. I mean, if you don't have Wizard Arrow already, this guy is a pretty solid release. Just for the fact that even now, I still consider it one of the better stamina options to get. And on top of that, it can be pretty good defensively here as well. Plus the 480 and the needle combo on it too is pretty solid, at least for the time. And even now, I still think it's pretty darn solid. So, can't be mad at that. And of course, with Knight Lance here, I mean, obviously, he is a fantastic attack type. Even though he is supposed to be a defense type with an emphasis on counterattacking, it definitely still has its strengths as purely an attack type in this particular combo. Not to mention, the color scheme also helps it too, so there's that as well. And last but not least, of course, the main reason you're getting this set, HellsChain. And HellsChain, even now, is still absolutely fantastic. One of, if not the best, Hells bays you can get. Right next to the original Scythe. And to a lesser extent, the most recent Hammer variation. But still, very, very solid bay. And of course, its original combo here with 560 High Taper isn't too bad either as well. Even though, of course, compared to more recent outings from X, this is definitely outclassed, but at least when it comes to BX anyway, it's still one of the more, competitively intriguing bays of the lot. So with that, guys, if you guys did enjoy this one, then please make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell so that way you guys get notified for all my uploads. There, Squad, and have a good one.